Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless collective love reading for all signs and any sign that you may be thinking of today. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Let's see what loving messages they want you to know. Please use these readings to help you to manifest the love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life recently. Spirit, I ask that you guide me with loving messages. What is it that you have for us? What is it that you want us to hear? I am listening for you now. I have release. Okay. I'm slowly letting it go, right? I think that all of us are constantly releasing things that no longer serve us. I feel that sometimes we hold on to things because we think they're helping us. Maybe we thought we learned a lesson, but if we've learned the lesson, it's really a time to move on. And the things that we hold on to usually are not things that we need anymore. So when things pop into your head that don't serve you anymore, just ask Spirit to remove them, whether it's a person, thoughts of a person, thoughts of somebody who hurt you emotionally. Just ask Spirit to please help remove the thoughts from your mind. I have Times Arrow. I like this. I like this feeling of that I have kind of a target with that arrow, that I'm aiming for something, that I have direction, Spirit saying. So sometimes we just have to take a step back. She's looking into a crystal ball. She's surrounded by, looks like fairies, and maybe this is Prince Charming here on this toad or whatever it is. But it's a sense of divine timing, Times Arrow, my target, taking a step back and kind of, I guess, having that goal in mind, having that vision, having that direction. And I have commitment. She looks like she's moving towards a commitment. She looks like she's surrounded by this wolf pack. She looks happy. She looks safe. She looks secure. She looks like she's becoming a part of something. So I've got this commitment coming into me, it feels like, but I also feel this sense of security. I feel this, I'm a part of something. So you could be entering into not only a relationship, but a very loving family that takes you in, adores you, treats you like, one of their own. And you not only gain a person, but you gain siblings, you gain nieces and nephews, you gain aunts and uncles, grandparents, like you become a part of their family, also an extension, in-laws. So those people become very important to you in your lifetime. So maybe Spirit's letting you know you got a lot of people coming into your life, not just one person. I have a King of Pentacles. I have a Knight of Swords. I have a Nine of Pentacles. And I have a King of Wands. These kings are pretty strong. I will say that. I feel that they're driven, Spirit saying this is somebody who is driven by success, driven by, they're probably an overachiever. They probably set goals high and reach them. They're not afraid to tackle something, Spirit saying. So you've got somebody, for lack of better terms, a go-getter. And this person's probably very successful in other areas of their life. And the one part that's missing is they don't have somebody to share it with. So they struggle with that. They have all this abundance and they say, what good is all this abundance when I'm alone? So right now they're looking for somebody to share their life with. This just came into me as I like talking to you. So this person initially is going to enjoy conversations with you. And I'm sure they'll be attracted to you, but this feels like an intellectual connection. It feels like we really hit it off on some topics. We really were able to hold a conversation. You're very intelligent. You're very interesting. You're very confident and secure. So this person definitely could see that you could hold your own. But I'm going to say that you impress them. Your intellect is really what was impressing to them. So, it's sometimes that intellectual connection comes first. Somebody that you can really, you really connected to them on some kind of conversational level, and they walked away from it saying, you know what, you're really bright, you're really smart. I really enjoyed our conversation. I want to continue this conversation, Spirit saying. So I feel like that's what leads to, and maybe you meet somewhere that has nothing to do in a romantic setting. You meet at work, you meet in a business environment, you meet somewhere socially where there's other people that but you had no idea maybe it would turn into something romantic. I have a Two of Swords. I have a Four of Pentacles. I have a World. And I have a Moon. I have to tell you, I think you're the first person in a long time this king has been interested in. I have a Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you are, because you're able to hold your own and because they were so interested in you, they said, you're somebody that it's not going to just be a fling, or it just wouldn't be short term. It would be somebody that I'd be willing to start a new chapter of my life with, open up a new door, try again, be in a real relationship, so to speak. So you're the first person I feel like in a long time that they are actually going to take the risk on love. And maybe they're saying that to you. Maybe they said, I've been holding back. I have been, fearful of being with the wrong person. You're the first person there. It's definitely ready to take the risk. I'm going to say it that way. It's always a risk, but they don't see you as a total gamble. They see you more as, this is somebody I could definitely get to know. This is somebody that would be really interesting to me to get to know. Spirit, please share with me. I have a compass. I love compasses. Exploration, opportunity, explore opportunities beyond routine, and a new starting point will arrive. It is a new starting point. That's a good way to say it, because we had that arrow earlier, that point, the arrow point. So we've got this new starting point, and that's a great way to look at it. Like, you know what? I don't know where we're going to end up, but this is the start. I also love a compass because I always feel connected to the inner compass within all of us. That no matter where we are in our path right now, no matter where we're headed, we all have that inner compass that guides us. The hard part is quieting your mind long enough so that you can hear it, so that you can listen to it. But I'm going to say, that inner compass guides us not only to you, but it guides us to this turning point, this starting point, this starting over, this new journey. So sometimes we just have to trust that inner guidance. We really do. We have to just take the risk, go for it, don't hold back, allow the opportunity to come in. So I really feel like that compass, that listening to your inner voice today is a big message. I have seasoning, balance, effort, reward. Maintain balance between effort and reward and satisfaction. Absolutely. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Maybe this person has all the perfect spice, adding spice to your life. I like that. A little bit of I'm excited about this. So maybe it's just, it doesn't have to be a big deal. It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Like I said, you know, it doesn't have to be any one thing. It's just kind of this beautiful combination of spice. So that sounds fun. And I've got a candlestick, a ritual centering focus. Start the rhythm with a ritual and focus with carry through. I'm going to go back to that release card. If you are struggling with being centered right now, if you are struggling with calling in or manifesting, or just trying to get outside of yourself, you know, your head is just always thinking about the same thing. You know, light the candle, write some notes to yourself, burn the notes of things that no longer serve you. And it doesn't have to be a big deal. It doesn't have to be this big, huge meditation. It's just something you're doing for yourself. You know, maybe that will help. You know, sometimes it's worth trying a lot of different things just to see, you know, what helps you move your energy a little bit. But candles for me are a big part of my life. I always have candles burning. I love the scent. I just like the flame. I mean, I have candles burning all the time. So I've been trying to use the battery ones more just for conserving energy, but it's not the same as real candles burning. But it's also safer because the candles are going all day long. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 5 of Wands. I have a Death. I have Temperance. And I have a 2 of Wands. So it's a sense of I've worked so hard to create peace in my life, to have balance in my life. I feel like the person notices that about you. I really think that first conversation, they really see you as somebody that they can talk to. And at this stage in their life, yes, attractiveness is important. Great sex is going to be, you know, there at some point. But it's more important to be able to talk to my person. And this person sees you as somebody that's balanced. They see you as well put together. They see you as thinking about where you're headed. You know who you are, where you're going. They know that you have gone through other things in your past, that this isn't your first experience. So it's all good. It all feels like somebody who sees you as a package, you know, that you have a lot to offer. I have a 6 of Pentacles. This person's ready to give if you are, is how that just came into me. I'm ready if you are, you know, I want an equal, fair relationship. And maybe that conversation was exactly that. And that's how they saw it immediately, that there was listening, there was asking questions, there was back and forth. We were both engaged. It wasn't one person doing all the talking about themselves. So maybe they saw it right from the beginning that they liked the interaction. So look for that intellectual connection today for me. I have a 2 of Swords. They're making up their mind also. You know, I have a Fool at the bottom of my deck. It's a start. It's a new start for both of us. It's a starting over point. It's a new starting point, not a starting over, a new starting point. I like that even better than starting over again, because it tells me that, you know, this is something that I don't have to, it's a clean, perfect slate, and it can go as far as we both want it to go. I have a 7 of Wands. That came into me a little bit of, I'm going to try as hard as I can, is how it came into me. It was, you know what, I can only do the best I can. I can't be perfect. I'm not going to jump through hoops for people. I'm not going to do anything above and beyond, you know, what I would normally do or how I would normally act around people. So, but I'm going to do the best I can. I have good intentions. So that I feel like that's you and them. So that feels good. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need me to know? Love's trust. Trust in the strength and resilience of your love. This trust creates a solid foundation for your relationship, allowing it to weather any storm and grow stronger over time. Yeah, can this be somebody that I can put down a solid foundation with? That feels good, doesn't it? And also somebody who I can get through any storm. That is good also. You've got an adult. You've got an adult who says, you know what, life is life and life throws you curveballs, but there really isn't anything that we couldn't get through together. And if you have somebody with that attitude, you know, you really truly have a good partner. Spirit, please share with me. A soulmate recognition. Look how beautiful this is. Look at that gorgeous sun. You will recognize your soulmate through a deep sense of familiarity and unconditional love. This connection feels like coming home, bringing peace and joy to the heart. So a soulmate homecoming. That sounds good. You know, I mean, it's finding your soulmate. It's recognizing them. They come into your life just in a very simple conversation. That's how it starts. And it's a sacred love. Your love is a sacred bond that transcends the physical. Honor this connection by nurturing it with love, respect, and commitment, creating a spiritual and emotional union. So this love is going to be so much more than just physical. It's going to be spiritual, emotional, intellectual. So you're going to have somebody who you can really share life with, and that I like the adult part. You know, somebody who understands how hard it is to be in a relationship and wouldn't walk away or wouldn't give up on this connection. Spirit, can I have a couple of loving messages, please? What does Spirit want us to know about future messages or somebody on your mind today? Everything reminds me of you. I'm constantly thinking of you. I'm really sorry for all of the pain that I have caused. Some of you may be thinking of somebody from the past. I compare everyone I meet to you. How about nobody compares to you? Even though we are apart, our souls are united. And they just shared with us a moment ago that it's a soulmate recognition. So these soulmates are going to find each other and reunite. I know what love is because of you. I'm realizing what a deeper love is, what a more committed love is. Let's get one more. I can't deny that you are my soulmate. So are you right on the brink of finding your soulmate? Is this a new starting point? I'm going to say yes. Let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Thank you always for your comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolin.psychicmedium.com. Also, I have 2 other YouTube channels here. Check out those links in the description below for my Twin Flame channel and my Pick a Card channel. I'll see you all again real soon in another Love Messages.